Okay, so it says I'm live on air, so I'm gonna go ahead and just roll with it. Let me just double check just to make sure that I am live. Hold on just a second, everybody. Shouldn't take long. As soon as I can. Okay, cool. Is there anybody in the chat? No, there isn't. So okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and roll with this. It's Edwin, and I am live. I'm here with Freestyle Friday, episode 5. I did not show up last week because I had a convention to go to. Oh, Taco Dan, what's up, bro? He is first. Yes, he is. As a matter of fact, I saw Taco Dan at the convention. I was at the North Texas Comic Book Show in the Irving, kind of near the Dallas area, and it was a pretty nice convention. You know what? Before I even get into all that, let me go ahead and just make a couple plugs. You guys know how I do. I gotta kind of get this stuff out of the way. So let me go ahead and just kind of show off what we're doing here. Again, if anybody needs any pressing services, go ahead and hit your boy up. I've been pretty busy pressing books, especially doing a lot of my own stuff, just because I've had at least 1 or 2 submissions to either CBCS or CGC over the past 2 months. I got 1 or 2 that I got to do this month, and then I got a Silver Age haul or submission that I'm going to be doing with a friend at the end of this month. So I'm submitting a lot of books, guys, and there's it's pretty awesome. So, but anyways, I digress. If you have any books that you want to get pressed, hit me up on Facebook. If you need to call this Houston number, go ahead and call this Houston number. But you can go ahead and hit me up on Facebook. That's the prime location in which you want to contact me in. Also, follow me on Instagram. I'm almost at 900 followers on Instagram, which is pretty awesome. Never saw myself getting to that many, but I'm probably going to start doing raffles again here pretty soon. So you're going to follow me on Instagram. Plus, I post a lot of cool stuff. And then also for future auctions, that's going to be the prime location on where you're going to want to go to figure out what I'm going to be auctioning off. I want to get started doing auctions again next month. I'm gonna work my way toward getting at least one, but I don't know what that's gonna look like. But you're gonna still want to follow me on Instagram just to kind of keep up with what I'm doing, mostly because it's just much easier to post something on Instagram versus doing a video, uploading, and all that stuff. And then last but not least, check us out every Thursday over at JLS Comics. We'll be doing comic conversation. Jesse was a little under the weather yesterday, so he could not make it. So we were trying to figure out whose channel wanted to kind of do it. And so everybody just kind of decided to go do it on Justin's channel. So we kind of transplanted our way over to Justin's channel over on Exile State Comics. So that's where you can check out the comic conversation that we had in Jesse's absence yesterday over on Exile State Comics. So that's it. Let me unshare my screen because I know you guys want to. Let me see. Stop sharing. Sorry about that. Okay, so want to give a shout out real quick to everybody at Taco Dan, Risers Comics. Jason Smith is in the house. Postal Smith. Adam Comically Flawed is in the house. What's up, bro? And then who else? Wobbles. He says he needs my advice. Should he trade his Marvel Premiere 47 CGC 9.0 for Amazing Spider-Man 361? Number 47. What is that? Marvel Premiere 47. I'm trying to figure out what book that is. Marvel, was that like a first Warlock, Adam Warlock? It's like a Adam Warlock book, right? Or no, that's a Ant-Man, right? God, man, that's the first Scott Lang as Ant-Man. Now that I'm thinking about it, God, man, I would probably say get the ASM 361 because Carnage, even before any kind of movie announcement, Carnage's popularity, in my opinion, is probably a little bit bigger than Ant-Man. I'm just guessing here. Reason being is because actually, let's put that in the chat. What do the people in the chat say? Should Wobbles trade his Marvel Premiere 47 CGC 9.0 for an ASM 361 CBCS 9.2. I say yes. I say yes, but what do you guys say? I want to hear what everybody's. Well, two people. Adam says Scott Lang. Well, I don't know if he's referring to. Oh, he's referring to who I was. What I was trying to figure out what that book was. What's up, Rag? Rag in the house. Who else is up in here? Captain Jenks. What's up, man? Yeah, man, I'm going solo. As a matter of fact, Jose, he's a little under the weather too, so he told me that he wasn't going to make it, and I was fine with it. So I'm riding solo, you know, eating a little bit of candy. Got my little drink here. So just kind of here to kick it and talk with you guys. Justin's in the house. You know, that's a good point. Wobbles. So that a lot of people told me you should keep it because it's harder to get that book in a 9.0. I had a couple in a 9.8, but I already sold those, which I probably should have kept and just got graded. But anyways, the 361 probably is. There's probably more of those printed. So I don't know, man. It's just up to you. Everybody's saying Carnage, but it's up to you. I mean, me personally, I would trade because I'm not an Ant-Man fan. And to be honest with you, I don't think Ant-Man's popularity was very big prior to the movies. Carnage's popularity was even without any movies. And now that there's, you know, him supposed to show up in the Venom movie, people are kind of speculating that he's going to he's going to play some kind of big role, which I don't think he will. But it definitely does his comic book. It definitely brings a lot of increase in the value of that book. So, but I don't know. Anyways, I hope that answers your question as I spent about 5 or 10 minutes on your question. Sean Stiller, what's up, man? Sean is in the house. Sean Stiller, Mr. Unknown Comic Guy. He's right. He says tons of 361s out there. He says no. JR Gaming says, who else managed to pre-order the ASM 797? Not me. Not me. I haven't bought too many Marvel books over the past 2 or 3 years. So Adam says GPA is about a wash, but I say keep the Ant-Man and get Carnage in a higher grade. That's a good point too. So you go both ways, just whatever you want. It's just whichever you want. So all right, so y'all know how we do. We're just gonna kind of talk gibberish, and if anything, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So I'm late as always, as usual, but a little earlier, I guess, if you want to call earlier, late, early, whatever, than I usually am. Last week, or a couple weeks ago, last time we were on when we did the top 20 all-time comic book sales in the 1990s. I think it was like a half hour late. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick because we're going to do a giveaway today. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I'm going to be giving away. Okay. This right here. I got the memo, thanks to Big E's, that I guess this book has been debunked, that it is no longer relevant to the X-23 world like how we thought it was prior to us being told that it has nothing to do with X-23's history or world or whatever you want to call it. But some people want it. Some people want it. Some people would still like to have it. And because I got it double signed by Al Milgram right here, who really just did a lot of the inking on here, and Larry Hama, who did the script and story. Actually, you can see Milgram's name attached to the cover right here. But Larry Hama signed it. Larry Hama is up there in age, you guys. He's got to be like Stan Lee age or close to it. It'd actually be great if somebody could maybe kind of Google just to see how old he is. I think he had pictures of himself when he was younger. He appeared in MASH So if you guys remember the MASH series from the, what was it, the 70s, 60s, 70s, that'll kind of tell you just how old he is. But maybe you guys can tell me how old he is, because I don't know, and I'm not about to go to Google right now and find out. Adam, no, this was after he told me to take a hike. After his interview was done, I was able to get him to sign a couple of these. One of them I'm going to keep for myself, but this one I'm going to give away. I may give both of them away, I don't know, but this one's about a VF copy. So let's go ahead and get started with this. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this. So make sure you guys have your fingers ready, because we're going to do like how I've always done. The first 5 people that get the question right are going to be put in the randomizer, and then we're going to randomize that, and then we're going to put you into a top 5 randomizer at the end of the show, where we're going to go ahead and give away a double-signed copy of this book right here. Adam says he's 68. Really? I thought he would be older than that. He looks like he's older than that. I'll just say that. I'm not a big G.I. Joe fan, so I don't really know his work too well. I think I had G.I. Joe #1, but I sold it. But okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get to the first question. We're going to kind of get this party started with the question first. First question, what country is Wolverine originally from? First 5 people. First 5 people. Let's see what y'all got. Is he from the U.S.? Is he from France? Is he from Russia? Where's he from? Somebody tell me. Tell me. I know there's a lot of Wolverine fans out there, so y'all got to know y'all's. All right. I got. Oh man, it's popping, boy. I got Mr. Unknown. He's #1. Big E's #2. Exile 3. Captain Jenks 4, and Wobbles #5. The first 5 people. All right, that's who showed up on my. That's who showed up on my phone first. So yes, he is from Canada. Did y'all get that? Canada. So all right. So let me go ahead and come on over here. First, I saw. Who did I see first? I think I saw. Yep, Mr. Unknown Comics guy. Right. Got Big E's Comics. Big E's. All right. I got Exile State. Who else I got? Captain Jenks. It's a cool name. And last but not least, I got Wobbles. That's a cool name too. Whoops. All right, so I got those first 5 answers, and a lot of people got the answers right, man. But like I said, it's the first 5, and those are the first 5 that kind of popped up in my even after. All right, so let's go ahead and roll our dice. We're going to roll 2 dice, and 7 is your number. So let's go ahead and randomize this 7 times. Randomize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see it was randomized 6 times right here. Oh, it was 6, not 7. So, okay, so we're just going to keep it there. Wobbles is your winner. So let's go on over here to the finale. I thought it was 7, but 2 plus 4 is 6. So, all right, so we got our first question out the way. As you can see right here, Canada is the answer, everybody. So let me go ahead and unshare my screen for a minute. Stop sharing. All right, so I want to thank all 19 people who are currently watching. I really appreciate it. Oh God, what are we saying? What's everybody saying in here? Everybody's just kind of answering protest. No, a lot of you guys got it right, but like I said, I got to go with the first 5 people. So, Wobbles. Oh man, Wobbles. I'll ship it to Canada. If you win, I'll ship it to you, man. Adam. Yeah, Wobbles. I'll ship it to Canada. I guess I should have kind of stated that first, but I'm not going to ship anywhere else. If you're in Japan, China, Timbuktu, I'll cover some of the shipping, but you're going to have to pay for the rest. Let's just say that. So let me go ahead and show off some of the things that I picked up while I was at the convention. I got a lot of books signed, guys. A lot of books. I think I showed some of these at Justin XL State's Comic Conversation yesterday. I got Jim Starlin to sign this right here and blue, which was really, really cool. Jim Starlin, man, he was a talker, but I didn't want to engage in a whole lot of conversation with him. And really here's why. I paid to get into the con early because I need to get my remarks. I need to get my signatures. And Jim Starlin's line was the biggest line at the convention. No joke. Even at like 10:30 in the morning, he already had probably 30 people in his line at least. It was so long that they had to kind of cut it off and just make everybody go stand around the corner behind a door just because the line was starting to get into the pathway of the convention and dealers and stuff like that. So at the beginning of the con, he easily had 30, 35 people already. But I didn't want to talk to him because I didn't want to hold everybody else up. Man, when those first like 8 people, I swear it was probably at least 30 minutes just for him to get through like 8 people because everybody wanted to talk to Jim Starlin. And I don't know what they were talking about, but there was a lot of conversation. But I got this. I got my remarks with John Beatty did Venom, and I got Mike Zeck to do Spider-Man in the black costume right here. I got 3 remarks. One of them is in the press right now, so I can't show it. But I wanted to get Mike Zeck to do Venom, but Mike Zeck suggested if he would like me to have John Beatty do a Venom and he do a Black Spider-Man. I was like, yeah, I'm cool with that. So this is the John Beatty Venom and the Mike Zeck Black Spider-Man, and then here's the Mike Zeck Venom and John Beatty Black suit Spider-Man. This one is really cool, and I love how they do it with the and it's pretty simple with just a black and the white. So that's pretty nice. Did that. I also got this for a customer who wants me to press this book, Al Milgram and Jim Shooter. I got Jim Shooter and Al Milgram to sign this. And actually, guys, a lot of these books that you're looking at right now are going to be sent off to CBCS for grading. I got Marvel Age number 91. I got Jim Starlin's signature right there, which is really nice. And I always told you guys that with this book, I was like, you know what? This would be a good book to have Jim Starlin sign. And I got him to sign it. Now, the funny thing about this that I didn't even know is I can't really make out Jim Starlin's signature. It looks like CPZ. I don't know. What do you guys see right there? It looks like a C, a P, and a Z in cursive. I don't know. But I got him to sign that. And then of course, this one, which I thought was really cool because this right here is already a $20 book raw. So we'll see what that looks like signed and slabbed. I also got Jim Starlin to sign this one, Captain Marvel number 33, which I guess is a Thanos origin story or Cosmic Wars, or I don't know. I don't really know, but I got Starlin to sign right there. I'm not giving you the bird. I'm just showing you the signature. So I got that. Let me catch up with you guys in the chat a little bit. Thanks, Adam. Yeah, the remarks are really sweet, man. What's up, Church? Church is in the house. Otago damn man, the Secret Wars 8 is not for sale. It's a 9.8 as is. Once I get it slabbed, it's going to easily be a $500 to $600 book. So it will probably get sold, my brother. I'm really sorry about that. And then also I got Sam De La Rosa. I always try to support Sam De La Rosa. We've had him on Jesse's show, and he's got a really nice signature, man. Look at that. I got him to sign there. And then Al Milgram did some inking on this book as well, so I got him to sign this sign right there. He did more of like the interiors, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he kind of inked some. I don't really like this cover too much because all you see is Venom's hand, and then one of the I think it's the security guys from the vault. I can't remember, but you know, this cover just doesn't say Venom very much, so I don't know why I don't like that cover too much. Now this cover is sweet. As a matter of fact, guys, this is probably a good book to get slabbed. I got Sam De La Rosa to sign in silver up at the top with his unique signature that he always does. And then, of course, Al Milgram, again, did some inking on this. But one of the things that I actually like about this book is this is the first appearance of the other symbiotes, including this woman right here, which her name is is it Screech or Scream, or I can't remember. But you get some pretty cool symbiote characters that we've never seen before. But the funny thing is the last sale of this book in a CGC 9.8, I think, sold for like $160 or $170. So to my surprise, this book in a 9.8 actually sells higher than issue number 1. Pretty interesting. So if you guys got these, I'm telling you, man, I'd get this book slabbed before the movie comes out and sell it, because you already know you can find this book again in the dollar bin. I'm just putting that out there, just some free advice. So what are you guys talking in the chat? Captain Dane says, as a Spider-Man fan, I don't have Secret Wars number 8, and I need that book and want it. Yeah, bro. I bought these 3. They were already 9.8 raw. I bought them like a year and a half to 2 years ago, and I held them because I knew I wanted to get Zek to sign it and remark. And this convention had all 3 of them. Had Zek, John Beatty, and Jim Shooter. The cool thing that I liked about this con is, number 1, there were no celebrities other than comic book creators. There was no like Avengers people there, Walking Dead people there, et cetera, et cetera. It was a comic convention, which I loved. Every creator from Mike Zeck all the way down to Joe Rubenstein, including Jim Shooter. No, all the way down to like Joe Rubenstein, we're charging $5 for a signature, including Sam De La Rosa, which is fine. You know, if you love these guys, you want to support them. A lot of them are retired, or they're not working artists or creators right now. So a lot of them can kind of need the money more so than people like J. Scott Campbell or McFarlane, Rob Liefeld. Golly, man, Rob Liefeld is charging like $60 or $80 for signature now, which is stupid in my opinion. Because like that's almost what Stan Lee charges. So I don't know what Rob Liefeld is smoking, but his signature right now is just stupid. And of course, it's going to be for anything Deadpool related, New Mutants 87 and 98 related. But anyways, Jim Shooter wasn't charging anything, which was nice. Jim Shooter was not charging anything, but I will forewarn you, Jim Shooter talks a lot. Jim Shooter is a talker, which is cool, man, because I kind of want to hear what these guys have to say. But again, at a convention, it's like, yo, man, I got like 5, 10, 15 people behind me. As bad as I want to talk to you, I want to be courteous and considerate of those who are behind me. So I try not to tie people up too much. And then I'll show this book right here, and then I'll move on. I got a second copy signed by Sam De La Rosa and Al Milgram, and these 2 will be getting slapped as well. So what's going on with you guys in the chat? We're going to get on to another question here. Marky 316 in the house said you better press them again after you finish. Oh, come on, Marky. I handle my comic books very delicately. I know how to handle comics, bro. Trust me. Let's just say this, Marky. I've opened up 5 9.8 slabs, cracked them out of the slab to get Stan Lee to sign all of them, and they all came back as a 9.8. Captain James is Venom number 4. Venom Lethal Protector number 4. You want to know what my favorite cover of all time is? JR Gaming. Yeah, man. Yeah, a lot of people hate Rob Liefeld. All right, let's go on to the next question. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go to the next question. Oh, let me make sure let me make sure it's all ready. Let me share my screen. And you got 4 more chances to get in on this, people. You got 4 more chances to get in on this. This right here is what we are playing for today. A double-signed copy of Wolverine number 80. This is the first X-23 in the test tube. Of course, it's been debunked, but we're going to just roll with it anyways because I didn't know about it. I got it signed, and it's free, and anybody who wants it has an opportunity here. All right, so let's go to the next question. First question was Wolverine is originally from Canada. I hope you guys got your fingers ready because here comes the next question. Number 2, in Wolverine number 1 from 1988, his first ongoing series, what name did Wolverine go by? First 5 people that get it right win. All right, that's it. Man, you guys are quick, man. You guys know this. Sweet. All right, yeah. It is Patch. And I got that from the banner from a CGC slab of this book that says Wolverine as Patch for the first time. So you guys are correct. I saw Mr. Unknown first. I saw Sean Stiller second. I saw Adam, Comically Flawed, as third. Saw Jason Smith as fourth. Excuse me. And then the fifth, I saw JR Gaming. All right. So we're going to roll our dice real quick. Last numbers were 6. This time it is 8. 4 plus 4 is 8, right? All right, let's go ahead and roll our dice. Let's randomize 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's double check our number. 4 plus 4 is 8. And your winner of this round is Comically Flawed. Adam, Comically Flawed. We're going to copy and paste him, put him over in the finale. All right, he is number 2. All right, there's only 3 more rounds left, people. Make sure you're paying attention. Okay. So yeah, Patch. That is the name that he went by in Wolverine number 1. Now, how long did he go by that name? I have no idea. But Patch was who he went by. No, Marky, it is not the name that you said. Then Comic Book Fault says then he had his own movie starring Robin Williams. Patch. Yeah, you're 3 on your screen, Rag, but it all depends on how it. I mean, I could show you. I mean, if you really are that concerned, it doesn't always happen according to how you see it on your screen. Okay, so I'll show you right here. See right here, the little logo. Well, you can't see it too well. Dang it. Yeah, you're not going to see it. But anyways, oh, there you go. Mr. Unknown, Sean Stiller, Comically Flawed, Jason Smith, and JR Gaming. Those were the first 3 that popped up on my phone. Okay. So let me see what else you guys are talking about. You got 3 more chances, Rag, so don't sweat it, man. Don't sweat it. You just got to be quick whenever we do these questions. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is all in fun. It is all in fun. So, and then here's a book that was signed that I got to press and clean for somebody. Punisher #1. A lot of people get this book signed by Zek, but it was signed by Zek and John Beatty. Really cool signature placement too, by the way. I really like this cover. Like, I'm not a super fan of the Punisher. Like, some of his stuff I like. I kind of like him as a character, but I was never really drawn to him. A question was asked to me earlier, what's my favorite cover? I'll just show you real quick. This is probably one of my favorite covers right here. And I think we all know why. Because of one of my favorite characters' first appearances in this book. So this is not mine, by the way. I just happen to have it lying around. I actually finished pressing this for somebody, and I got to put the pictures up on Instagram. I've actually posted the past couple of days in a row pressing before and after pressing results of books that I've done for other people. This one I'll probably post maybe tonight or tomorrow, but this is probably one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite covers. Sorry. So, all right, we're gonna do the next question because this is gonna be a short episode tonight. Because I am solo, I was not prepared, and we are just freestyling and kicking it. I will say that if anybody wants to jump on tonight, let me know. I will copy the link and send it to you. If you can contact me over Facebook or Instagram, or probably if you can contact me through Facebook or text, whatever. Or I could just copy and paste it and put it in the chat and see how many people we get that pop on. That would be fun. So we're gonna go ahead and do another question here in a minute. Yeah, NES Matt said that 300, man. I like that 300. That's one of those books, man. And it's a good question to ask. I was gonna ask this question before. What's a book that you will always pick up no matter how many copies you have? Right? Obviously Hulk 181, Giant Size X-Men, but if you have the money and you see the book every single time it comes up in the wild, eBay, whatever the case may be, what's that book that you will always pick up? Okay, don't answer now because we're going to go on to a question here. Let me share my screen. And I'm going to forewarn you guys, the last question is pretty hard. You're going to have to be very knowledgeable in X-Men film. Just kind of putting that out there. All right, so are you guys ready for the next question? It is in Mylar, Marky. It is in Mylar, my brother. All right. A fax. Bro, I don't even have on my printer, I got a fax number probably, but all right, so here's the next question. Y'all ready? All right, here goes. What year was Wolverine first introduced into comics? We know what the issue is, but what year was it? Let's sip on my drink here while you guys try to figure that one out. What year was Wolverine first introduced into comics? No, Jason. Yes, Sean Stiller. I guess I shouldn't have. So I got one, two so far. I've got it right. No, not 1924 NES. No, that's pretty. That's like golden age. So far, 2 people have got it right. No, not 2018. Adam, I'll say you got it right. Jason Smith and Big E's. All right, that should be 5. Wait, no. Yeah, that should be 5. Okay, so Sean Stiller. Sean Stiller got it right. Jason Smith was next. Who else? Jason Smith. Adam, comically flawed, got it right. He said 74. Next time, Adam, put 1974, just because you know, just want to be specific. I know you didn't mean the year 74, but just next time. Jason Smith, you've already got it right once. Big E's. Big E's got it right. JR Gaming got it right. Again. And remember, guys, this is just a free raffle. So I don't know. I don't care how many times you get an answer right. Because if you're engaged and you're paying attention and you're participating, feel free, man. Answer correctly as many times as you want. So that's it. After that, Rag, you were number 6, but I already got the first 5 people, bro. So I'm really sorry about that. So let's go ahead and go with this third round. Let's roll our dice. And we rolled a 3. It's a pretty low number, but like I said, if it's snake eye, if it's not snake eyes, I'm gonna let it stand. So number 3. So let's go ahead and randomize this 3 times to see who our winner of this round is. You ready? All right, here we go. 1, 2. 2 plus 1 is 3, and your winner of this round is Comically Flawed again. Wow, he won it again, 2nd round in a row. Is he gonna win? Is he gonna win this book? We shall see. But he's won 2 rounds, and we got 2 rounds to go. All right, so let me go ahead and unshare my screen for a second. Actually, no. Sorry. I'll share my screen for a second again. Another time real quick. And the reason why I'm sharing it is just because I wanted just to confirm to you guys what year was Wolverine first introduced in the comics. This right here. Well, I mean, you could technically go Incredible Hulk 180, but they're both in the same year, so it doesn't really matter. And then let me kind of blow this up real quick. If you look right here, Marvel Comics, November 1974. So Wolverine was first introduced in the comics in the year 1974. Maybe Big E's could touch on that a little bit more than I could. I don't really know. I was told that it was debunked from the test tube. I don't really know much about it. I heard it's been a while ago now. So maybe if somebody has a link to that article, feel free to let me know or send it to me, because from what I understand, the creator, I guess, from NYX number 3 says that this particular issue with the X-23 test tube has nothing to do with X-23, the character that is now alive in comic book Marvel Wolverine continuity. So Yeah, maybe Big E should go live and give us a lowdown about that because I don't know. I didn't know anything about it until he pointed out. And then Jesse and Chris last night, and also Justin as well, kind of confirmed that to me too. So let me see. Let me see if I can get some people. Let me unshare my screen for a second. So I'm going to put the link in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on, feel free. I really don't care. Let me see here. Feel free to come on, people. I don't have a whole lot of time. We'll probably kick it for maybe 20 more minutes, 10, 15, 20 more minutes. But if you want to jump on, jump on. Now's the time because I am not going to post this again. I'm not going to post this again. So, but anyway, so as far as the X-23 talk, man, I really don't know. This is because I know for a while that book was like a $20 to $25 book. People were wanting it because of that. And some people were like, you have to really look hard to find the X-23 test tube in one of the panels. I think I found it one time. I'm not going to look for it again right now just because I don't remember where it's at and it was kind of tough to find. But if anybody knows, let me know. Let me know. So in the meantime, while people are deciding whether they want to come on or not, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next question. There's 2 more questions left. Okay. And if anybody wants to come on anytime. I really don't care. So I am sharing my screen. Let me hide this. And just a reminder real quick, this is what we are having a free raffle for tonight. What's up, Jeremy Edwards? Jeremy Edwards in the house. It's toward the end. He says it's toward the end of the book. Okay, I'll definitely look for it, Jason Smith. So this is what we were playing for: a free copy of Wolverine number 80, which is double signed by Larry Hama, who had a nice run with G.I. Joe, and Al Milgram, who has been drawing for a long time. I got some bronze and copper age Batman books that he penciled and drew in. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the next question right here. There's only 2 more questions, people, so make sure you have your typing fingers ready. You ready? Here it is. Who is Wolverine's longtime arch enemy? It is a he. There is only one person that I have in mind. He appeared in the late 80s and was his arch enemy all throughout the 90s. Who is the person that I am thinking about? Who is Wolverine's longtime arch enemy? Uh-oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Boom. We are done, son. Man, all you guys got it right. Yep, it is Sabretooth. That's the name that I had in mind. Some people are like, well, what it could be Omega Red, it could be Lady Deathstrike. That's not who I was talking about. It's a he. I was specific about that. And like I said, throughout the late 80s and all throughout the 90s, Sabretooth was his arch enemy all throughout the animated series, through a lot of comics, Wolverine Origins #2. We got a nice little kind of origin story, history backdrop. Even on the movie, if you look at X-Men Origins Wolverine, Sabretooth was a part of that film to kind of even further establish the history of the two. So that is who I was talking about. What's up, Great Legend? Great Legend in the house. Great Legend, we are live. we are live, Great Legend. All right, so let's go ahead and go to this round. I saw Comically Flawed was right. I also saw Captain Jenks. I also saw who else? Wobbles. Oh shoot. What did I do? Oh crap. Let me do it again. I'm sorry. I don't know why I closed it. Copy this. All right, let's start all over. Sorry about that, guys. My apologies, Captain Jenks. Who else? Wobbles. Sean Stiller. And then the last person is Jason Smith. All right. Those are the first 5 that I saw. I want to thank everybody already for participating, man. A lot of you guys had the no Thomas Churchill, not Gamora. Well, yeah, I could roll with Victor Creed, Jason Smith, but all right, so let's go ahead and roll. 4, pretty low number, but we're gonna roll with it. No pun intended. All right, number 1, number 2, number 3, and 1 + 3 is 4. Your winner for this round is Wobbles. Wobbles won this round, so I'm gonna copy. Oops, copy. Come over here. All right, so we only got 1 more round left, guys. And I'm gonna forewarn you, this last one is kind of hard. It's kind of hard, so you're gonna want to do some thinking before you answer. Let me see here. Let me get rid of that. So just a reminder, this is what we are playing for. And this was the answer. So let me unshare my screen for a second. Let me see if anybody popped up. Did anybody pop in here? Nah, man, nobody popped in. Hey, I guess somebody wants to hang out, but it's fine. We're only going to do this for a few more minutes. Legend in the house. Look what appreciate you stopping by, Legend, man. Legend with his auctions. Probably, what is it? Every Saturday night now? Almost every Saturday night, Legend is having an auction, which are pretty interesting. I must admit, you never know what you're going to get with those guys, and a lot of those guys have some really, really good stuff. I've even found myself participating in bidding because of some of the deals that I see that you're just not going to get anywhere else. All right, so I don't really have much else to say, you guys. I was kind of preparing for Jose to kind of be on with me. I told him, I was like, man, we're just gonna freestyle it for real today. We're just gonna spit some freestyle. And I told him, I was like, man, come up with a couple topics that you want to talk about, because I had a couple that I want to talk about, and other than that, man, not a whole lot. The con, I will say, man, the con was, like I said, the con was really good. It was a small con, which was good. This con was only like $20 to get in, and you had some pretty good named creators. Jim Starlin, I think, was kind of the big dog. Him and Mike Zeck were kind of the big dogs that were there. I will say Randy Emberlin was there. Randy Emberlin is an inker. He inked a lot of Mark Bagley stuff. He inked the first Carnage, ASM 361, 362, 363. He did a lot of inking, and not a lot, but he did some of the inking in the Venom Lethal Protector. Randy Emberlin is a really nice guy, really cool guy, man. I really respect him, and he was just super nice, really nice. Big E says Larry Hama debunked it himself almost a year ago. He said he'll try to find the old interview and post it on Facebook. That'd be great, man. That'd be great. Because I have noticed that the book has gone down on GPA, I guess, since this debunking. So I would just, I'd be curious to know why, why, because it says X23 on the test tube. Why would you? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. So, Well, here's the thing, Captain Jenks. Oh man, that's a good question. That's a good topic of discussion, actually. Tito, I saw Tito from Kingdom Comics there, and I also saw J Rod Ham. If he watches this later, what's up? Peace up, J Rod Ham. I saw him at the con. But Tito, as well as myself, I didn't do a lot of hunting, man. And the reason why is because I spent a lot of time standing in lines getting signatures. Um, I was just, and I had my wife with me. Now I could have easily spent 4 hours hunting, looking up books, but she was kind of a trooper. Shout out to my wife. She was being a trooper. She was really supportive and helping me out. Yes, you do. And she was just really encouraging me to do what I do and get signatures and get them slabbed and all that stuff. So I didn't spend a lot of time hunting. As a matter of fact, the first day, Saturday, I spent 2 hours at the con because as soon as I got my signatures, I was out. The second day, I spent 3 hours, which was an hour longer than I should have on a slower day. But people were just like stupid slow. I don't know why. They were just taking their time, lollygagging, so whatever. Creators were taking more time to talk to fans, which was cool. But I was kind of in a hurry that day because we had a 4-hour drive back to Houston. So total between the 2 days, I spent only 5 hours. Usually when we go to the Dallas Fort Worth area, I like to spend time with my wife and kind of going out, seeing the city a little bit, trying different foods and stuff like that. We kind of get into that type of thing. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of hunting. I did not do a lot of hunting. Gomez, get that shmoney. Come on, Gomez, if you want to, man. The link's in the chat. Just come on in. Y'all ain't got to be scared, man. Yeah. And yes, you support my wife being supportive. Appreciate that, man. Captain Zank, yeah, man, for real, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, she sees how, number one, hunting comics, it makes me happy. Getting signatures and slabs makes me happy. And when I sell stuff and make some money, that really makes me happy. So that's always cool. So, all right. So let's go to the last question. The last question of the night. Guys, you're going to have to put on your thinking caps because it can be a tricky question. Okay. So let me share my screen and we're going to get to this very last question of the night. To win this double-signed copy of Wolverine number 80. All right. Let me see. All right. Everybody ready? Here's the last question. How many X-Men films has Hugh Jackman played Wolverine in? How many X-Men films has Hugh Jackman played Wolverine in? I'm going to let you think about that for a minute. And again, the first 5 people that get it right are going to be in this last round. Nobody's gotten it right yet. Nope. 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 Like I said, it's tricky. You got to put your thinking caps on. Nope. Nobody's gotten it right yet. It's not 8. It's not 7. It's not 6, 5, 4. Keep guessing. One person got it right. 3 people got. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're done. All right. Wait. Wobbles got it right. Gomez got it right. NES Master got it right. Ritzer's Comics got it right. Wobbles can't win twice. Jason Smith got it right. The answer is 9. And since I'm sharing my screen, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. All right. We all know he was in X-Men number 1. That's 1. X-Men number 2. X-Men number 3. Last Stand. That's 3. Number 4, right? X-Men Origins Wolverine. Also, remember this? X-Men First Class, remember? Professor Xavier and Magneto go to recruit and look for mutants, and they come across Wolverine at the bar. And what does he say? He says, "Go screw yourself," right? So that's what is that? That's 5. 6, the Wolverine. 7, X-Men Days of Future Past, right? 7, X-Men Apocalypse. Don't forget now, remember, he was Weapon X. He was being held by Stryker, and he kind of went berserker on everybody. Remember? Yeah. See, your memory, the memory's coming back, right? That's 8. And then last is Logan. 9 times Hugh Jackman played Wolverine in X-Men films. See, I'm bringing y'all back, right? So let me go ahead and see who's got it right. All right. So yeah, it was 9. And if there's more, let me know. But I'm pretty sure 9 is the number. Wobbles. Gomez, Comic Collector. NES Master 80. Fritzer's Comics. And the last person that I see got it right is Wobbles already said 9, so Jason Smith. Jason Smith, Postal Smith. Protect your mail, y'all, because he be going through y'all's mail getting them comics. No, I'm just playing. All right, we're gonna roll our dice. No, it's not gonna be the last time, but for this last round. All right, and your number is 8. Pretty healthy number, right? All right, let's get her done. Number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 plus 5 is 8. And your winner for this last round is Wobbles. Wobbles got it. Dang. All right, so let me come over here, put him in here. Dude, Wobbles has won 3 rounds. Oh my God, it's going to be between 2 people. Who do you guys think is going to win? Wow. Wobbles won 3 rounds. Comically Flawed won 2. Dang. That's crazy. So it's boiled down to 2 people. Can you feel the tension? Can you feel the tension? Who's going to win? Let me unshare my screen just for a second. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Catch up with the chat real quick. He says he's trying to hang out with me, but an error occurred. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe I can copy and paste it again. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry about that, Gomez. Maybe I'll try to find a simpler way to do it next time. I'm actually getting ready to wrap this up here in a little bit, so. Do over. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, guys. That's actually kind of funny. Okay, so I don't know what else to say, man. I'm going to wrap this up. We're going to go ahead and raffle off, see who won between these 2. So I'll share my screen one last time for the night. And again, this is what we are playing for. A signed, double-signed copy of Wolverine number 80, signed by Larry Hama and Al Milgram. And I apologize, I don't have any COAs. I'm actually in the process of making them, but I don't want them to be too cheaply made. So just bear with me. I may get them made before I send this book out, but if I don't, I can always mail you one later. So let me go ahead and close this out. And all right, so here's our final list. Wobbles, comically flawed, wobbles, and wobbles. Let's go ahead and roll our dice. Excuse me. Number 3. Wow, that's a low number. All right, let's see who's going to win. And number 1. Wobbles. Number 2. Wobbles. 1 plus 2 is 3. And your winner is Comically Flawed. Oh, he won it. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Wobbles. You had a 66.6% chance of winning, man. Or no, out of 3, you had a 60% chance. I'm sorry. Dang. And Adam won. Congratulations, Adam. Comically Flawed. Woo woo. Give it to Wobbles or everyone who can prove they're still in the chat by posting. Put it in a raffle and give it to them. I mean, do you want me to give it to? It's up to you, Adam. It's yours. If you want me to give it to Wobbles, I can give it to Wobbles. It's totally up to you. You just tell me what you want me to do. I don't want to raffle it off again just because it's kind of getting late and I want to wrap this up. So you just let me know what you want to do. So yeah. He says he's offering up to the community. So how are you going to work this out, man? Because everybody's going to probably want it. See, Jason will take it. Mr. Unknown says give it to Wobbles. So you tell me what you want me to do with it, man. So let me unshare my screen. Or let me stop sharing, stop presenting. Sorry. So real quick, I just want to give a shout out. Thank you everybody for just coming on the live chat, having fun with me. It was fun. I'm gonna have some more giveaways. Gonna have some of these prints that I'm gonna be giving away too. I got some prints signed by Mike Zeck. I got like 4 or 5 of them. So probably a couple, 2 or 3 of them I'm gonna give away for sure. So make sure you guys stay tuned next week when we do Freestyle Friday episode number 6. Coming at you, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do something that's gonna be fun. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe. I always appreciate it. Keep God first in your life, as I always say, and enjoy your comic books. And until next week, everybody, go see the Black Panther. Enjoy the film. Let us know what you think about it, okay? And I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it on Jesse's show Thursday over at Comic Conversation. Everybody have a great night. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.